segment, the celebrities keep lining up, and a man who's pulled more strings than I thought were humanly possible to get on this segment, it's the flamboyant Aakash Chopra. Aakash, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you very much, mate. And now let's get the truth out first.
Yep.
Don't worry about the ratings. They'll be fine from today.
Yep, and I do invoice. Okay, you make sure you pay that. And it's English breakfast for you too, isn't it?
Yeah, I like the kettle.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Oh, whoa, take care of it.
She's in trouble here.
It's falling apart.
It's a little bit like the Indian batting in the series that you did play here, Aakash, in 2003. 04, star-studded team, Tendulkar, Sehwag, Ganguly, Laxman, but the man on the Aussie fans' lips was young Aakash Chopra, because there's nothing to excite Australian fans with opposition opening batsmen that basically blocked the crap out of it.
No problem against Magilla. Obviously, Laxman,
Magilla.
we just have them for breakfast, lunch and dinner.
But have a look at this shot.
Oh, this is lovely, isn't it? This is Sydney.
That's as good a cover drive as you'll ever see.
I know.
You can't do it again, possibly.
Step down. Full toss, too easy. Fleming, it's too easy, actually. Leg spin, and there was no Shane Warne on that tour, so it just made life a lot easier. But then it was obviously not just about me, of course. It was just about blunting the new ball and then the big guys coming and scoring all the runs.
Well, you opened the batting with Sehwag. What was that like?
He was like a loose cannon. He was firing in all cylinders. Honestly, that 195 that he scored on that Boxing Day Test match, he got dismissed trying to hit a 6 to get to his double century, not for the first time. And I asked him in the dressing room later on, mate, were you not even thinking? He said it was a 6, so I'm not worried about actually not getting to the double century, but more gutted about not hitting a 6 that should have been a 6.
Well, there you go. Very similar mind. It was the Chopra corridor of caution in that tour. What about facing the quicks, though? McGrath, Lee. What about 7 Cricket's own commentator, Jason Gillespie? You played 5 tests against him. He got you 6 times. I asked Izzy, what do you want me to say to Aakash here today? He said, thanks.
How did
he keep getting you?
No, thanks for reminding, actually. You know, Flem, you didn't play after 2001. So I missed playing against you. Would have perhaps scored a few more runs if you were still there. But anyhow, let's get back to the point. Jason Gillespie, the best fast bowler that I've ever faced, and I have faced McGrath, Lee, and Shoaib Akhtar. Some of the very good ones, but he had the craft. And also you felt as a batsman from time to time that you are actually being drawn into a trap and you can't do anything about it. He was quick. He could move the ball both ways in the air and off the surface. Huge respect, got my number.
Okay, what about in the field?
Right.
You're always in there at bat pad. There was a controversial catch on that tour as well.
It wasn't a no ball.
So it's a no ball, but what about this? What was the reaction time on this one?
Well, no idea. Ball caught me. It's not a no ball to start with.
No, it wasn't.
First point of contact, Steve Buckner, please. And this, I was in the right place at the right time, mate. And hung on to it like dear life. That's the
When
first
did you realise it was a no ball?
Very late.
Well, there's nearly 2 no balls there.
Late,
but,
yes. And Justin Langer actually, it was like a boxing bout. He put my hand up and all of that. Of course, if you're still there to tell the story, great.
Now, Aakash, we know you as an innovative, creative commentator. How do you respond to the critics that said, why couldn't we see that on the field when your test strike rate was 35?
It's always easier said than done. So you become smarter, or the honest thing, and you would know about it as well, that failure teaches you a lot more than success. And all good coaches, great coaches don't really make great players. Similarly, all great players won't necessarily make great commentators and analysts. So Sachin Tendulkar's coach never played actually a test match. And he didn't ask him, hey, you didn't play a test match. What are you supposed to tell me now if you don't know how it's done at the highest level? So I think different jobs, different requirements, trying to do the best that I can do.
Geez, that's a long answer.
Sorry.
A bit like your innings in the day. Now, you've faced all those fast bowlers. Surely nothing was as tough as joining me for tea today.
Yes, because see, you weren't there when I was playing. You were not bowling, so things would have been a lot easier any which way. But this is fun. This is fun, and I promise you, honestly, if you broadcast that's back in India, ratings are
We're getting the
roof.
wind up, a bit like your batting. We're getting wind up here. Hey, Aakash, thanks for joining us here.
Thank you.
Just put the invoice to Bowlologist Proprietary Limited. Back to you, Mel.
Amazing stuff, boosting Flem's profile in any way possible.